All right, guys, we got lucky. We're out here at this brand new junkyard. It's only been open for like 2 days now, and found a 2JZ non-VVTi. So this is gonna be perfect, just so I can get the car back on the road and I don't have to like wait a long time to like build it and stuff, get all the parts and all that stuff. I can just get this short block, put it back in the car, have it running and driving, and then eventually build off the other engine. So let's just get to work, dude. This is my first time ever pulling an engine at a junkyard before. It shouldn't be too bad. This is a really nice junkyard, so pretty hype. Let's freaking go, dude. I'm so happy because I thought it was gonna be gone. It is currently 10:17 right now, so let's see how long it takes me to take this thing out. I forgot my GoPro, unfortunately, so I don't think you guys are gonna see much of this. At least we'll get it out and we will have an engine for the E46. All right, I will not lie. This is not fun. Look what I'm working with here. I barely fit under here. This is not fun at all. Oh, man. Just gotta get this drive shaft unconnected and hopefully not die. Oil looking pretty milky. Hopefully it's not seized. That would really suck, but I don't know. I mean, I'm already almost about pulled this out, so. Hopefully it's just a head gasket. That'd be nice, because I don't even need to use this head or anything. I just need the short block. I'm gonna check over the bearings, I guess, and everything, but fuck, if they lock this up, that would suck. Hey yo, we ready to pull this thing now? Let's go. 2JZ, no shit. Come to Papa. Come here, baby. I still haven't even cut the wiring harness. Oh, brother. Hello. Welcome to your new home. I won't drift you, I promise. P3 automatic transmission. Just like that, we have an engine. I don't even know what time it is, but I think it took me like an hour and a half. Let's go. She's empty. Oof. All right, it's looking a little bit more bare now because I thought it was recording, but my SD card filled up. I got so lucky this just came off right now. Wow, let's freaking go. I know these are really hard to get off, but the thing just came right off. All right, time to pull the head off now. Alrighty. Oh, brother. Let's take a look at this. Oof. Oh boy, she leaking. Bro, Toyota put so much gasket maker on this from the factory. Like, look at that, dude. Come on. It's like, bro, that's gonna get in the oil pump and do weird things. Crank doesn't look like it's too rusted. You can get this thing steam jet cleaned and get this thing going. This thing had a bad head gasket. I should show you guys how bad the head gasket was. It's all milky in there. Looks very delicious, but it's not. I tried some of it and it wasn't very yummy. I haven't looked at this piston yet. Let's see. Lots of surface rust. Can't really see any hairline cracks in the ringlands, but I'm going to clean it off for sure. It's time to look at the cylinders now. I looked at all the pistons. 2 of them were not good. Hopefully the cylinders are okay, because if not, I'm just gonna be back tracing and it's not very fun. I want this thing back on the freaking road. We're gonna figure it out. Cylinder 1, let's see. Looks very rusty. What is that? Fuck, man. Nah, it doesn't feel bad, never mind. This is definitely gonna get honed, but no, we don't feel anything. It looks horrible on camera, but I don't feel it. I just feel a little bit of rust right here, but I'll just hone it. Let's see, this is the bad cylinder. This is the one that was really bad. Oh yeah, that's for, yeah, I feel something right there. It's just a high spot though. I don't know, we're gonna have to look at that one more. That one looks pretty okay though. Like, I feel like I can just hone it. Not go crazy with it like I did the other block and ruin the block. Wow, excuse the mess, but I was honing this for maybe 20 seconds and it already looks beautiful. So I think the other block just had so much waviness that's why it had so many issues and it needed to be bored out. This block, 20 seconds, it's already looking beautiful, so I don't think I really took any material off. Gonna do that with all the rest of them, and hopefully they all turn out great. Then we can get this thing steam jet cleaned, get all the gunk and everything out of this, maybe throw some paint over it if the steam jet takes off some of this paint, and then we can start assembling this thing, dude. Get this car back on the road. It's been way too long. You can see I'm a little bit Jay-Z'd out, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I got Jay-Z on Jay-Z everywhere, so you haven't even seen that side. It's just Jay-Z everything. We're getting there. I'm not giving up. I am not giving up. I know I fucked up the other block, but this block is gonna be good. We're gonna get this thing on the road, and then we're gonna bore out the other block and build that thing for some forged internals and some big boy power. Yeah, I just stuck one of the top piston rings in the cylinder, and it's pretty much maxed out. I can't go anymore on that cylinder 2 with the hone, or I will have the same issue I had with the other block where I'll have too much ring gap, and then I would have to basically overbore it and wouldn't be able to run the stock size pistons. So here's what we got. This is what we're working with. All right, so I will admit to you guys, I am no engine builder by any means. I'm a novice for sure, but yeah, I wanted this to be like perfectly smooth, but you can see there is some pitting still. I can kind of feel it with my finger, but I don't know. I did some research and people said oil will fill that up and we'll be good. It is very unfortunate that it's towards the top and not like the bottom section, because this is like probably gonna leak some PSI, but I heard it's not the worst thing in the world, so I think I should be fine. I don't want to go any more and then risk having too much of a piston gap and then like the wall-to-wall clearance not be good and it go like rattly. I'm going to talk to the machine shop. They're probably going to be like, oh, I would overbore it, but I'm probably still not going to listen to them, and I'm just going to send it because I am tired of grabbing Jay-Z's. I have way too many Jay-Z's now and I don't need another one. We're going to send it. This is the worst one. I wanted to go through this one first just to make sure this block was even usable. And it seems like it's going to be somewhat usable. I mean, it's really not ideal that I have that, but it is what it is. This thing probably sat at the yard for a little bit, and before that too, and it had a blown head gasket, so water was just in the cylinders, and she corroded a little bit in the cylinder. Yeah, that was this cylinder, cylinder 2. You can see there's some piston damage as well, so something happened with cylinder 2. Wasn't the best condition, but yeah, that was the worst cylinder, so I wanted to go through that one first. Like I said earlier, there was some aluminum down there and it's just completely cleaned up by now, so yeah, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Plus it was already kind of out of the way anyway because it was down there in the bore, which is what I wish this was, but I think the piston was like sitting up here when it sat, and then the water just kind of rusted that away a little bit. I'm 100% certain the car will still run with that. I just know it won't be like completely fully optimal. Like, it'll probably have like 2 or 3 horsepower less.
100. What?
Which sucks, but at least it'll have less weight, so maybe that'll make up for it. But yeah, let's just get to boring the rest of these things, or not boring them, because that's what I did at the other engine. I basically made the bore like 86.5 millimeters throughout the entire block, just by hand, but yeah, that was before I knew that these things actually took some material off. I was told like, don't worry about it, you're not gonna take much material off, but here I am. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Don't think about it, forget about it, and send it, and it'll be okay. I am machine shop. Hone this bitch. and decked it by hand. But I know it's not perfect.
There's 4 big guys, they're grabbing on my thighs, they blow my guts out like the
Later.
4th of July. If he keeps
Here I'm having David weld on the bung that I had on the back of the cylinder head. It went to the heater. Before I had it tapped to 3/8 MPT, and I was definitely having some issues with it leaking under extreme pressures because ever so often I'd have to top off my coolant. So I just wanted to do away with this and get it welded so I never had to worry about that leaking ever again.
All right, we got the engine back from the machine shop from a nice little jet wash. Time to assemble this thing. So I already got all the main bearings placed in. Just gonna dab some assembly lube on these guys. Yeah, this garage definitely be looking like a crime scene right now, but luckily I kind of know what I'm doing with the 2Js. Alrighty. Whoa, I almost fell. Oil on the ground is not fun. Alright, crank is in. This engine was so crusty. I wish I had like a parts cleaner or something and was able to clean these things like to complete perfection, but I don't, so we are just going to send it. This is a send it engine. It's gonna be a spare block anyway, so if it blows up, it blows up, but still taking most of the precautions that I need to be, so hopefully she serves me well. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. At least like after the first oil change, I know a lot of this gunk's gonna go away. I'm gonna be doing this first oil change like right off rip, so like probably 100 miles in. I'm probably just going to start this engine, drive it to the house, the new house, and change the oil there. So that'll be like perfect break-in, I think. Just get all the gunk out. I mean, there's not gonna be much gunk because I did get this whole thing steam jet clean. So for my standards, that's a lot of gunk. Like this engine was beautiful. I was very, very picky about like anything getting contaminated. So it's just really weird to be assembling this and not going crazy like OCD with it, but I need this thing to be back on the road. So sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And I'm not saying that means you gotta half-ass things, but we're gonna get this thing on the road and it's gonna freaking work. So that's all that matters. And another funny thing is I'm stealing the bearings from this engine because they just are pristine, like brand new. So I'm stealing the bearings from this engine. But that is how it be. This definitely ain't no Stefan Papadakis build, but yeah, this is gonna be a decent garage build, I guess. All right, now it's time to torque this crank. So it's gonna go to 33 foot-pounds. There we go. Perfect. Then we're also gonna have to do 90 degrees. So I'll just mark them all and then put them to 90 degrees. All right, you can't really see the purple markings from my marker, but I marked them all at 12 o'clock. Gonna go to 3 o'clock. Money. There we go. Everything's torqued to 90 degrees now. 33 foot-pounds, 90 degrees. Just see if it spins freely. Oh yeah, spins pretty nice. Engine's sprayed down. Just use some engine enamel, just a real quick job. Looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. And we didn't use the paintbrush this time. This probably won't last as long, but who knows how long this engine's gonna stay in the car. So we were just kind of sending it like we've been doing with this engine, and hopefully it's good. A little bit of a flash forward. We already got 2 of the rods and pistons in. Now we're just about to put this one in. We got the rings all lined up how they're supposed to be. So that's good. This is the fun part, dude. I actually really enjoy this part. This is so much fun. And I'm not being sarcastic. This part's the fun part. You're actually not prepping and cleaning the entire time. It's actually kind of fun. All right, we're gonna make sure this is all squared up. What's up?
up with you. Jeez.
Building. You want to go with that pretty slow because you don't want to get a piston ring caught on here and just end up breaking or something. It would not be fun day. Not very fun day at all. That red line assembly lube. This bottle I've had since I did the rod bearings on this thing when it had an S54 in it, so once you buy it once, you're good to go for like a couple engines. This is fun though. This is like my first time actually like building an engine for where like the crank comes out and the rods and pistons come out. It's like Legos or something. The prep is what really I don't like, and getting everything dirty and not being able to drive, that's another thing. All right, so basically what we're doing here is we're just putting it at bottom dead center so I don't smack the crank with the rod. That would not be fun. So now I just get to align the piston rings again. Basically like top ring goes here, number 2 ring goes there, the spreader or whatever for the oil ring goes here with the top ring. Top of the oil ring goes here, and yeah, the bottom of the oil ring goes there. So you just got to put them all in those places. It's really easy for the first 2 rings, but with the oil ring, it's kind of annoying because it just moves everything and they're smaller, but not too bad. Once you do one, you start to get a hang of it. Matthew Collin. Yeller. Sounds pretty stupid to me. I have you on the list. I don't know why it's always an issue. Alright, it's weird not hearing the M2 pull up. It's weird hearing everything twice. It's like I have a really shitty Xbox mic or something. Oh, yo. Oh, forged carbon. Forged the carbon.
Mine's cooler than yours.
Damn. Say hello to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Video is recording right now.
I didn't know you were.
If you want to see this guy scam scammers,
yeah,
just
AnyDesk.
AnyDesk. What is it? What is it? AnyDesk what?
Just the AnyDesk YouTube channel.
What is it called though?
Fraud Fighting Fridays.
Okay, there we go. It's actually really funny. I watched some of the videos. Yeah, you should definitely give them a watch.
Can you help me out with your zip code?
Zip code is 33765.
Now just tell me that what were you doing on the time when the problem came up?
I was checking off.
Okay, and sir, now tell me that is it like are you the owner of this computer?
Yes, I'm the owner.
How old are you, sir?
92.
Press 1 to talk to a scammer.
It's always the last one, bro. Every time.
Hey guys, Hoon Garage here. Today we're rebuilding my JZ.
Yes. And then immediately after, we're blowing it up for fun.
Go take it to the compound and blow it the fuck up.
Pretty much.
Buy your Hoon Garage merch to support the JZ build.
For real, go buy some merch right now. I got XL and double XLs if anyone wants them. Okay.
It's comfy. I've worn it to the BMW factory in Munich.
Yes.
So
There has been the Munich. Okay, now I just torque these down to spec and we go get lunch because I ain't gonna forget to do that.
okay, go wash your shit off. Make sure there's no oil on your pants, because literally the seats are like bleach white.
Okay, Tesla Drive Hidden River. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh man! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh man! It almost hit curb. Almost. All right, it is the next day. I had to do some more moving. You can see the garage is even freer now. But yeah, we got the head torqued down. I have it at 60 foot-pounds right now, so I've just been doing a sequence. So I go 30, then 60, and then final torque setting of 80. So now we're on that final torque setting, and this thing's gonna be all torqued down, ready to go. I still need, there's like a fitting on the non-VVTi, it's just for an oil pressure sensor, but the VVTi, it has like a bigger slot right here, like bigger threads for the VVTi solenoid. So I need to get this adapter that goes from that size to the other size. So I can't run the car until I get that, which is kind of a bummer, but that is what it is. And then I will also need oil feed line for the turbo. I'm thinking I need to get a bigger one. So I was gonna have it right by my pressure sensor, and yeah, it's not gonna be long enough. I also need to take off the spacer on the other engine, which is at the other house. So that sucks. I completely forgot about that. I plan to get this thing pretty much all completely assembled today, minus the little things. It's exciting. I'm gonna finally have this car back. And then there's another crazy, crazy build that I can't wait to show you guys. There's actually a couple. There's just so many builds. It's gonna be insane. I really can't wait to show you guys everything because it's about to get crazy with this channel. So if you haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button. You will not want to miss out on the new builds that are coming. There's just so many, man. It's a lot of work, but I just can't wait to start stepping it up. So this is very nice. We have this O-ring right here. It's supposed to go for the water pump, and I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is way bigger now. I think it just got expanded from the heat. And I called Toyota to see if I can get one today, and apparently they're not even showing up in the system, like see when they can be shipped out. I don't know. I'm gonna try and put this in the freezer. Maybe it'll shrink back. All right, so the trick was get some grease and just like smother it kind of in the O-ring, and then just kind of really press it down. I also had it in the freezer, but didn't really do much. But yeah, that really worked out. So now we're gonna put the water pump on it. It fits perfect. We got the timing belt all ready, and it's in time. You can see the marks are all squared up. Sweet. So I already rotated the engine like 3 times, made sure everything was in line still. And now it is time to give it a button. I think I'm gonna put the engine in tomorrow because I don't have a chain and it's too late right now. Can't go buy another chain right now. I left everything at the house per usual. This whole moving and putting an engine back together has not been working out in my favor, but we're getting there. It's really nice to see this thing back together. Decided to clean the injectors because why not? Pump E85 does weird things.
Yeah.
Hello, Daniel.
Hello. Hello, YouTube.
Man's putting his engine back in, but he said, screw it. I'll help you clean your injectors real quick. Thank you.
Yeah, kryptonite, it's fine.
Cool. Do they look fucked up? You can't even tell yet now.
No, they look great.
Well, at least now I know that after 30,000 miles, I should be fine.
Yeah, we'll static flow and just make sure they're even, but straight pattern looks good.
It's crazy. It's like lightning strikes. Oh shit.
If you slow this down, it looks really cool because you can see each injector hit.
You should show them what happened to the oil pump. Oh, here it is.
Oh yeah, OPG's caught a slight
Cold plug or whatever the hell.
Freeze plug,
Freeze
yeah.
plug.
and it nicked up the teeth on the gears. So good
No
old
good.
Boundary hooked me up.
Dude,
Sent
this
us a
man
set.
2 weeks ago had this thing out.
She's back together.
Now she's back together. You caught it right on time too.
Yeah.
If you didn't, he was looking at his oil pressure and he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna call it."
We were at Sebring when we saw it, and I was like, "Do I want to send it? Yes. Can I go get another engine? No." So we called it. Well, I mean, it's not like I can go get one for cheap.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to use this unless
It's
you
not
really
like the
have
JZ
to.
where
Yeah.
they're like super abundant.
Well, they're way too pricey now.
Yeah,
So. Gotta love cars, man. Thing's fighting me. Look at this. Hello, threads that are not there. Okay, it doesn't really want to focus, but those threads have seen better days. So yeah, gotta pull this thing basically back out, even though it's already all aligned, and drill it out and heel coil it. Very fun. I love this, especially because I gotta be out. So this is just the perfect thing to happen. All right, we are getting somewhere, finally. Wiring's pretty much all set. A year later, and the wiring specialties harness is still completely intact. It's like brand new. And it just makes everything so easy to hook up and tuck very cleanly and nicely. So yeah, the patient is doing well. Anesthesia's about to wear off though. Like, I gotta be out of here by Friday, so got the deadline going. I think we'll pretty much have this thing ready to start after tonight. It is Sunday. But yeah, after that's all sorted, that'll be good because I'll be able to get this car to the new house. E36 all sorted. It was really bogging at the Freedom Factory. For some reason, the Freedom Factory thought it was the E38, so I think that kind of had something to do with it, because like putting E38 on an E36, it just like made it feel heavy. Thing was not doing skids, but it was still fun to like ruin my clutch. I'm just happy this thing's running and driving. Now we just gotta get this thing running and driving. My cars are being assholes right now, but we're gonna make them our bitches, and we're gonna get them to the new house before we have to get out of this house. We gotta have faith. I got this. We good. You know what I'm saying? Like, this thing is gonna be perfect. It's gonna be not perfect, but it'll be solid. All right, guys, it is that time. She's got power again. It's been about 2.5 months. I unplugged all the fuel pump fuses because I have 2 fuel pumps. We're just gonna crank it, get some oil pressure in it, and then we'll start it. But here goes nothing. Seems like she's cranking good. Here goes nothing, man. All this work. It's finally that time. It's time to fire this thing up. It's open downpipe right now, so it's gonna be pretty loud, but I am so hyped, dude. A little nervous too, but let's see if I did it right. Okay, here goes nothing. Hell yeah. Probably gonna have to change the idle a little bit. Started right up. There's like no smoke either. Surprised. Maybe you just gotta warm up a little bit. Oh, there's an oil leak. Fuck. Where is that coming out of, son of a bitch? Of course, it's the hardest fitting to get to, but we took the steering shaft out and I was able to get in here and really snug her up. So better not leak now, because if I have to change the fitting, I'm going to be very unhappy. All right, now that we get that figured out, let's see it. Come on, please do not leak. No more leaks, please. Pretty please. Come on. Why? I have to wait till tomorrow, of course, to get a new fitting. What do you like? What do you expect? It's a car. At the end of the day, cars are assholes, and you just gotta beat them. They will work eventually if you just keep going. Even if they throw everything at you, I can't blame it. But still, fuck you. So yeah, I about to plug the battery in, and this terminal for this relay decided to pull right out of the terminal. But yeah, it pulled out of there. I kind of was able to bend it out and get the wire back in, and hopefully we can just use these and clamp them down, because I have no tools here. This really is annoying. The last stretch, man. Of course, the GoPro decided to die like right when I needed to use it. If you can't tell, I'm a little frustrated that nothing works. So far, it seems like we conquered everything, so hopefully this shit doesn't leak again, because if it does, something's getting thrown. But here goes nothing. I swear, if you leak, car, I'm gonna fight you. I hate cars now. I really do. I'm starting to really hate cars. I just spent $150 on one AN line and 2 fittings. Now I gotta go get bent over again for another one of these lines. Like, I am so done, bro. I know you guys probably think I'm rich as hell because I'm a YouTuber or something, but I don't. Money does not grow on trees. All right, here goes nothing. Fucking bullshit. Yeah, about time. Just $180 later. All right, David's going over everything real quick just to make sure it's good to drive to Clearwater. This is sick. David comes to maybe save the day. So this is the contraption we're working with right here. We got bicycle pump because my compressor's at my other house, and it's pumping the smoke detector or smoke tester, and it actually works. So you'll, oh wait, I should probably plug it in. That would.
When's the last time you put out content?
2 months. After I move fully, all the content's coming back. I have so much shit that I've been filming and shit. Dude, it works though.
How do you have it hooked up?
Somehow it just isn't leaking out of there. Don't touch it, please. Right here.
That? Oh, out of that.
Yeah, I know. It is what it is. David's breaking my ECU. How dare you?
What is a warranty?
Do the map sensor look burnt? Sniff it. Tell me if it passes the sniff test.
Fuck. Ow.
So we seem to have fixed the issue. This line was kinked. Can you just hit me in the face? Oh man, I thought my rings didn't seat or something. I was not sleeping too well last night.